What if I told you that there's a super secret eBay seller program out there that none of us are supposed to even know about or even talk about? Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm allowed to tell you on the other side. So, without any further ado, let's go.
The following program contains disturbing materials that may not be suitable for some resellers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome back to the channel. This is John with Flippin' Ain't Easy. And today, as the intro told you, I'm going to be telling you as much as I can without getting myself into trouble. Because, see, I happen to have signed up for this program I'm going to tell you about. And through the application process, they made it clear that I wasn't supposed to talk about the actual intricacies of the program, which I'm not going to do because I don't want it to affect my account or affect me in any way, shape, or form. But what I can do is kind of turn you on to it, and you can do the investigation for yourself to see if this is something that's going to work for you and your business. Because I really do think that there's a number of sellers out there who just aren't aware of this and could benefit from utilizing and selling with this particular program. So now, what am I talking about, John? You've gone on this long and you haven't told us a darn thing about the program. Well, kind of nervous about it, but I'm not going to tell you anything that's not public information. So again, eBay, if you're out there, I'm only telling people what's out there publicly. I'm not going to discuss the intricacies, like I said, of what is in the program, what's expected of the sellers within this program, how to utilize the program, or any other things that are in this document. That, by the way, I've never received anything to sign per se. Like I was going to have a follow up call by a rep, and I signed it back in the end of July of last year. And I've never received a call or an email or anything from a dedicated eBay rep who was supposed to contact me. And I've never received an official NDA agreement. I simply just went through the process of being approved for this program. I was, but in as far as clicking on to be approved, continue through, I had to agree that I wasn't going to talk about the things that eBay doesn't want me to talk about. And again, I'm just being very, very careful about it. Now, again, what am I talking about? Well, here it is, the eBay Refurbished program. Now, this is not new. This is something that came out about a little over 2 years ago, sometime in 2022. And it was a program set up to create additional condition types for folks who will not necessarily sell an item that is new open box, but also maybe it's not used. It's not used either. I mean, there's a fine line there, but we're talking about people who refurbish things. So they take an item, they test it, they make sure it functions. Maybe they do things to the unit to get it to function properly and to look very nice and clean within the guidelines that I can't discuss. And there's a series of things that these sellers have to do, and then the item is then sent out to the buyer. And eBay vets the sellers to make sure that we're top rated. So I'm going to go over the program here with you, but just wanted to show you, if I was to sell an item. Let's go to this. Let's go to the item condition policy here. I'll cut away to it here. So this is public information. Again, I have to just put the disclaimer out there. Pretty sad that I have to do this. And by the way, real quick, I'm going to go into this document, but I just want you to know I haven't listed a single item yet under this program. So I've been either listing it as open box or used, depending on the condition of the item. And my thought was, you know what? I think this is a good program on its face once you investigate it. I can't give you all the details, but there are some pretty good things in there, I think, some pretty promising things. I'm not quite sure why it's so secretive, but I want to get into the things that we do know that is public information. Now, we start looking at item condition. This is under help and contact. If you just type in item condition by category, you'll be able to pull this out. And again, this refurbished thing isn't for all categories. It's a many categories, and I'll go over what I can. Here in baby, collectibles, crafts, dolls, bears, health and beauty, pet supplies, toys and hobbies. I believe also electronics because I sell a lot of electronics. You could sell the item in new condition. Of course, that's self-explanatory. New, unused, unopened, or undamaged, including handmade items. Used, the item was previously used. See the seller's listing. So that's just, of course, it's obvious. We all know that. Digital goods, which we're not talking about here. You could sell certified refurbished. So now this, you actually have approval from the manufacturer, but the item in this case is pristine, like new condition, been professionally inspected, cleaned, and refurbished by the manufacturer or someone representing the manufacturer. The item will be in new packaging with original or new accessories. How about excellent refurbished? So that's one of the conditions that one can use within that program. The item is in like new condition, backed by a 1-year warranty. Look at that, 1-year warranty. It has been professionally refurbished, inspected, and cleaned to excellent condition by qualified sellers. Now, no need to involve the manufacturer here or get any kind of approval from manufacturers. This is all approved by eBay. The item includes original or new accessories that will come in a generic packaging. See the seller's listings for full details. The next one would be very good refurbished. So that's one step down from excellent. The item shows minimal wear and is backed by a 1-year warranty. Again, you got the 1-year warranty, whereas the buyer only has a return policy to work with. It is fully functional and has been professionally refurbished, inspected, and cleaned to very good condition by qualified sellers. The item includes original or new accessories and will come in new generic packaging. And then again, it refers you to the listing. And then the last one would be good refurbished. The item shows moderate wear and is backed by a 1-year warranty. Again, even a good refurbished will have that. It is fully functional, has been professionally refurbished, inspected, and cleaned to good condition by qualified sellers. The item includes original or new accessories and will come in a new generic packaging. So that's another thing that's required, new generic packaging for all of these different levels. Now, that's public information. Now, what we can't talk about is the actual guidelines that eBay sends the sellers once you're signed up for the program. That is confidential, and I'm not going to talk about it here. Just the things that they hint about, even the 1-year warranty program, I'm not going to talk about it here. Now, here is another public place you can go. It's simply under eBay's seller forums. This is the community.ebay.com. If you type in this, eBay's new refurbished seller program policies, it'll pop up. Now, this was beginning of 2022, and someone had posted that they were concerned about the program, and they listed the place where a small repair or refurbishing shop or seller cannot list an item as a seller refurbished, must be listed as used. So it used to be anyone could sell refurbished. And you cannot mention that the item is refurbished or repaired or stored unless you join eBay's new refurbished program, which was extremely high requirements, and eBay themselves will determine the grade and condition of your items unless you're certified refurbished by the manufacturer. So here's the link that's been provided. This is again on an official eBay page. So again, I'm not veering off of any place that's not eBay related. And they go into explaining what is refurbished inventory. So refurbished inventory is the go-to destination, or eBay is the go-to destination for buying and selling refurbished inventory. Buyers can shop with confidence on eBay knowing they can find fully functional refurbished products in certified, excellent, very good, and good conditions at great prices. Matching inventory with the accurate condition description helps give the customers the confidence they need in the quality of the items they're buying, with the goal of increased returns and improving sales. In order to sell refurbished items on eBay, you have to qualify and meet a list of condition requirements and have a minimum 30-day return window. Doesn't say free, but says 30-day return window plus. Now that's free for the shipping part, but not necessarily for the return. So keep that in mind. So you have to offer free shipping. Can't offer calculated. Can't offer a flat rate. You have to offer free shipping. Program benefits. Now, again, I'm not spilling the beans. This is all out there, eBay. Program benefits: minimize item not as described returns, so you cannot have high returns. in the categories that you're offering this in, and improve the visibility of eligible items. That's another benefit. And warranty included with every product. So actually what it's saying is that you basically end up minimizing the item not as described returns. I don't know. I've never used the program, and I don't know if that's the case or not. But the warranty now, they do have on here, eBay has partnered with Square Trade, which is part of Allstate, to include a 1 or 2 year warranty with every eBay refurbished product. Buyers should file claims directly with Allstate if they have an issue. But the 2-year warranty, just to note, is if you're certified, refurbished through, approved through the actual manufacturer to offer that. And otherwise, the other ones are 1 year. Now, how it works, eBay refurbished, certified, excellent, very good, good condition eligibility. This is how you qualify, because I think eBay wants good sellers that are going to make this program successful to know about it, which is why we're doing this. Predefined grading criteria ensures consistency across the inventory available to buyers and gives them confidence and simplicity to understanding the breadth of our refurbished products. In order to sell under the eBay refurbished program conditions, you have to have top-rated seller, positive feedback at 98% or better, INADs are under 4%, and items not received rate less than 1. Additionally, you must be in good standing with eBay. For the certified refurbished condition, you'll need to submit a purchase order or letter. So this is where if you want the top level certified and have the manufacturer's approval, you'll have to submit a purchase order, which is known as a PO, or letter from the manufacturer that says, hey, you can do it. Quality. Items must be fully functional and tested and refurbished to a high standard. Once accepted in the program, items will be graded according to criteria by eBay. Now, this could actually mean nothing more needs to be done. Let's say you have a used item. It's not new. It's used, but whoever had it just used it once or twice. You can't call it new, and without this program, you're stuck calling it used. Clean it up. Maybe there's a spot on there. Clean it up. Make sure it's fully functional, and then you can now say it's refurbished. Technically, you refurbished it, and refurbished doesn't necessarily mean you went in and fixed something, because something that's not broken doesn't need to be fixed. And this is a message to others out there who like to fix things in their business that don't need to be fixed. If it ain't broken, don't fix it, and that falls in line with the refurbished. I think a lot of us think of refurbished as, wow, this was previously non-functional or something was wrong with it. Someone went in and fixed it, and now it qualifies for this label. But it could be as simple as it's been used, it is in great shape, there's no problems with it, and you can then think of it as being refurbished. Just clean it up, technically. Now getting back into this, you have a link to apply. If you're a current eBay seller with a business account and believe your inventory qualifies, you can submit a streamlined program application to be vetted. You have to have the qualifications. Again, we talked about that earlier, and you can't be above standard, you can't be below standard, you have to be top rated seller. Now here's some FAQs for this. Can I still call my items refurbished if they aren't eBay refurbished? If you're not eligible to list your items in certified refurbished, excellent refurbished, very good, or good refurbished, you'll need to list them as used. Okay, and then you can apply to see if you qualify. I'm an eBay top-rated seller. Why do I need to be both in good standing and have average or better service level metrics to meet eBay's refurbished program requirements? In order to ensure that an item is sold as eBay refurbished, meets a consistent standard of buyer expectations, we're using both the seller standing and average or better service level metrics for all sellers in this program. And it's obvious, they want this to be a successful program. They don't want sellers to deliver a half-assed product, maybe one that has never been tested, maybe one that is dirty, maybe one that is, you're sending it in a poly mailer. eBay doesn't want that experience. They want an upgraded product, an upgraded buyer experience, and you have to be able to show that you've constantly delivered that type of an experience. So it goes on to say, is there an exemption from Vero warnings for certified refurbished listings? And then it goes on to say, at this time, we don't have an automatic exemption or review of Vero permissions. It is possible that authorized sellers may be mistakenly contacted by a brand until they demonstrate evidence of reseller status. So what this kind of tells me is you might be a little less likely to be hit with the Vero, but it is certainly possible that you can be hit with the Vero, and you may have to take whatever you have down. So that's it in a nutshell, guys. It's a very secretive program. eBay does not want us to talk about it, and I really don't have the feedback as to my feelings about the program from a seller's perspective, because again, I haven't sold one item or listed one item with that. And I take that back. I did today. I listed my first item that had the refurbished condition, and I haven't sold anything though, so I don't really have the feedback to pass on to you as to all the other things that go into it and what eBay expects from you. And that's really up to each and every one of you to kind of dive in to determine if you want to try to take advantage of being able to sell in other conditions than just used or open box. But you didn't hear it here. I didn't say a thing. So guys, what do you think of the video? Did that maybe turn you on to the idea of looking into it? Many of you sellers, and like I said, it's quite a few different categories. So just do your own homework. Check to see if the category you're selling in offers that, because if your competition is offering it, you're kind of behind the 8 ball. And if you have the metrics, you have the account health to allow yourself to offer this option, and you sell good quality products, why not use this? So guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed the content. Why not subscribe? Subscribe to the channel if you like this type of updates or information that might be able to help better your business in some way. And guys, figuring out if the refurbished program is right for you, you're going to have to do your own homework to determine that and find the details out yourself. But figuring that out is yet another example of how flipping ain't easy. I want you guys to have an excellent rest of your day. We will talk to you very soon. Take care.
Chargebacks, returns, and lowball offers too. Vero takedowns, they're a pain, what can we do? High selling fees, bad buys, and rude buyers galore. Flipping ain't easy, but we keep coming back for more. Oh, resellers are going to make mistakes. Learn from them and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. We're flipping ain't easy, by your side. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast, Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game. All resellers are going to make mistakes. Learn from them and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. With flipping ain't easy, by your side. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast, Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game. All resellers are going to make mistakes. Learn from them and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. With flipping ain't easy, by your side. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlay. Tune into the podcast, Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game. Oh, resellers are going to make mistakes. Learn from them and you'll have what it takes. In the world of reselling, we're your guide. With flipping ain't easy, by your side. Catch the live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Join the Discord community for the parlays. Tune into the podcast, Profit Playbook's the name. With Scott and Josh, flipping's more than a game.